OC. Viewer discretion is advised. Incoming transmission in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi guys, it's Outcasted OC, and this week we are doing podcast of pop culture and talking all things 2024. Will it get stranger with Stranger Things potentially on the horizon, or will we just get to see the inside and out of 2024? I've got
The wee little references.
Oh, that was the references there. That was pretty good. You didn't know we were
He
gonna do
thinks
that.
it's race, that's what it is.
no, I'm trying to work on intros. Okay, we know
No. Yeah.
Yeah, so I've wrote a long list of different things for 2024 that I know is coming out. I've done a little bit research for the episode, so we know additional things to talk about. But I wanted to throw it to you guys first. Is there anything you've already seen, trailer-wise, video game-wise, or movie-wise in 2024 already that you're the most hyped about? So we will go.
Reese looks like he's dying
Reese
to tell us.
first, because Reese is ecstatic with what he wants to talk about. So let's see what Reese says.
My life just was like flash before my eyes for a second.
I know he's just like, woo.
So next week,
Have a look.
next Wednesday, first episode of the Bad Batch season 3.
Hey, I knew he would.
Go! I saw the trailer for the first time, like 5 days ago, and then I saw a Sarge Ventress at the end. So I was like, "What the hell is going on?" I'm just excited for the Bad Batch. I love the show. Obviously, it's Star Wars, so anything Star Wars. We've discussed Star Wars on this channel at length. So yeah, Star Wars is going to be 15 episodes of it, going all the way into it's like 12 weeks of it. So it's probably like April.
Yeah, it'll go all the way till the
So
middle
shall
of
we
April.
expect a review episode between you and Ross at the end of April?
Of course. I don't see why not. I'm always down to talk about
I'm
Star Wars.
super down to do another Star Wars episode where we talk about how we thought.
Get Darth and Liam on.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
I'd love that.
The best part of this, though, is kind of like another TV show that I kind of want to talk about that's probably coming out this year. We are premiering next Wednesday with not 1, not 2, but 3 episodes. So I am very excited about that. You won't be able to contact me for the whole of Wednesday unless you
You will
probably
not be reachable.
unreachable unless you look at my Star Wars TikTok channel. Like that's probably the only place I'm going to be posting. So
Hang
like,
on. What is a Wednesday, Reese?
what is a Wednesday? The Wednesday is the
Wednesday?
NXT review. Don't worry, I'll save time for
Yeah,
it.
don't
Don't worry.
sacrifice NXT
no.
for that.
Hey, listen. Von Wagner and Chase U come first, all right, all the time.
Some people
all
would
right?
say that NXT television is must see, i.e., cannot be missed.
This week's NXT was it was a special gem. It was a special gem.
It was
I
ridiculous.
do like that Bad Batch are doing what Amazon have started doing with a new series, is dropping like 3 episodes straight away to get you like really hooked into the show, then doing it per week. I mean, like Disney are now kind of exploring that format as well, because I think it benefits them a lot.
I always find it takes a couple of episodes, even of any season, to get into it anyway.
Yeah.
Because the first
Usually
episode
what I've
always
noticed,
is like a recappy kind of episode.
Yeah, it's doing a lot of the
like
first
a show like
episodes
that releases like 3 episodes first is nothing major happens like in the first 3 episodes, but it kind of like gets you to the point where like you're ready for the 4th episode next week, kind of like what Gen V did. Like the first 3 episodes of Gen V didn't really pop, but like it got me interested in the characters and it got me wanting to see the rest of the season.
So great
I'm
segment
excited
you
for it.
did there of speaking about Gen V, because I was actually going to say one of the most things I'm already hyped for is we've just saw the first shots of Gen V season 2 is now being filmed, and The Boys, the most recent season of it, is meant to be coming out this year. And
Yes.
I am so hyped, having Soldier Boy involved in it, the situation that's going on with Homelander, the whole will they, won't they with Butcher. Is he trying to work alongside Homelander to then get
No
rid of-
spoilers here, guys.
Yeah, I'm trying to not spoil by saying
I haven't
characters'
seen it
names.
anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, you need to watch The Boys. It's absolutely amazing. Like
Okay, so I'll give you a little bit of insight. Chris was starting to watch Gen V, I've seen a few scenes of it.
Oh,
No.
are you not a very gore person?
No, I also I'll tell you off the podcast because I feel like it's just not safe for work for me to describe what I saw.
Oh no, the boys is not. The boys is not safe for work.
Lindsay's pure virgin eyes after that.
The boys is a not safe for work subject anyway because
I know, but this is a podcast.
The first intro scene of Gen V is literally a non-safe for work. Characters die straight away.
I know, and I don't feel comfortable talking.
just for the record, by the way, like if Chris hasn't seen The Boys, don't watch Gen V first because
he has seen it. He has.
Okay,
seen it.
that's
I was gonna say,
don't watch Gen V and The Boys. Do it the other way around.
No, he's seen it. He's in the Boys universe.
Yeah, because the payoff of watching The Boys first, like towards the end of season 1 of Gen V, that payoff is absolutely huge when you watch The Boys.
Well, it's the timeline basically as well. Like it takes place in between season 3 and 4. Season 4 of The Boys is coming out, so like it's gonna transfer like the Gen V season with these younger characters. It's a bridge between the two Boys series, so it's gonna be great. I can't wait.
Yeah,
I cannot wait for The Boys.
It starts with Gen V is literally just at the end of season 3 and will be going all the way into season 4 of The Boys.
Soldier Boy is such a cool character, by the way. AKA Dean Winchester from Supernatural.
Soldier Boy for a second, I genuinely thought we were talking about Crank That Soldier Boy.
Oh no. I was
like, what's Soldier Boy doing in The Boys universe?
So for people who haven't seen, for the people who haven't seen him, if you've watched Supernatural, he's Dean Winchester. It's the same actor who plays Dean Winchester in Supernatural.
Is he the hot one?
Yes. Most people call him the hot one anyway. Yes, no. I would agree. So
it's the right answer, Ross.
Especially because G always likes to describe people as hot. Like we already know why she likes main event Jey Uso. So
yeah, exactly.
Because he's hot. Because he's the hot one.
But to also add into more seasons coming out of long-lasting series, I really want to get into the huge one. I know G's super excited for it. I'm very much excited for how the story is going to play out as well. I don't know about you two. How much do you like Stranger Things?
Oh, are you kidding me? Yeah, 100%. I've got a Vecna over there.
Unintentionally, I have my Hellfire shirt on today as well.
Oh man, she came prepped and ready.
Yeah.
Yo, there you go. Yeah, I've got a Vecna. I've got a Vecna in his house Funko Pop over there.
Oh hell yeah, dude! That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is that the new one that just came out?
It came out last year.
I believe I only got it a couple of weeks ago. If I can be bothered later on in the podcast, I'll get it off the windowsill.
Yeah, I'm super excited for it because I think where the story finished with the last season and having like the whole world can kind of like merge together, the upside down and the real world, I think a lot of tension and what if scenarios are going to happen. Me and G have constantly theorized how the season's going to go. A lot of people saying 11 potentially sacrificing herself to save others.
Have you watched it, Courtney?
I need to, before the new season comes out, I need to rewatch the last season.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not spoiling anything by talking about it.
You're fine.
That's going to be a mission, that though. Like the last season, like the last two episodes were like an hour and a half each.
I know.
We watched most of the season.
From what I've read, there's going to be 5 or 6 episodes, and they're all going to be more than an hour and a half long.
Jesus Christ, you need like a large jar of popcorn. Like you're going to the cinema just to watch.
Yeah, literally, everyone is going to be like movie length.
Apparently, it's 6 episodes, and the minimum run time, like G said, it is going to be like an hour and 20 minutes onward. Like that's
crazy.
The run time.
Jesus Christ! Right, please tell me they're not releasing them all at the same time.
No. Apparently, they're going to do.
I'll binge them in an entire day.
No, because apparently
like a whole week of it.
They're meant to be doing 3 episodes, then another 3 episodes. So it's meant to go like you've got 3 hours worth of it, and then there's one more 3 hours.
The last season, they dropped all in one day.
No, I know, but apparently they're meant to be pacing this out. They're going to drop 3 episodes first, and then they'll drop the next half of it.
Hang on, no, they didn't. They didn't. The last 2 episodes were dropped like 2 weeks after.
Yeah, 2 weeks after. Yeah.
I like when they pace.
I got into it that late that I got to watch it all in one go.
Yeah, you got to watch it all in one.
I like when they pace TV shows out like that. Like, I completely understand like dropping the entire season so that people can binge watch it. But I'm someone who really likes to be able to watch a TV show and like digest what I've just seen and then anticipate the next episode. I'm really old fashioned when it comes to that. I think that's because the shows that I watched growing up, they were always on TV, and so you had to like wait an entire week to watch it, and your entire week was spent just like hyped up waiting for it.
To watch the show. I feel that I did that with a lot of animated shows when I was younger.
Yeah,
just the poster for this new Stranger Things got me hyped, because like the poster, you can just see the back of Eleven's head and she's looking up at Vecna. I was like, oh, what the hell? This is going to be such a good season.
I absolutely hate waiting an entire week for an episode, especially when it leaves it on a really good cliffhanger.
But that's like, that adds to the intrigue of what's going to happen, though.
I also hate when the season's over, so you can't win.
Yeah.
TV shows where like, and I think Star Wars is like really, like, this is at their detriment. Like they leave it on a cliffhanger every single week, but like they keep leaving it on cliffhangers until you get to the end of the season, and sometimes nothing happens, and it's like, sometimes like a TV show needs to be aware of itself, and like you're setting boundaries for yourself, and like, you know, you're setting the bar so high that people are going to expect something out of it, and then you're just not going to deliver after each week. It's just like,
I think TV shows create those kind of expectations, but it's not 100% the TV show's fault as well. I think everything is so up for interpretation that you create your own expectations on things, and when it doesn't meet your expectations, then you get upset. But that's kind of why you always try and go into something with an open mind and hope that your low expectations actually create a better result.
Yeah, 100% get what you mean there. Yeah.
Speaking of something that's like a nice little transition here, Ross, hope you taking notes. Speaking of a good transition of something like keeping expectations low because of the way it ended. I want to talk about something. I can't remember the name of the show, but I do know the premise of it. And it's like it's a Walking Dead spin-off, and it's like the survivors of the Walking Dead, like Rick's in it. I kind of really want to watch
Walking Dead.
You had Fear the Walking Dead. You had Beyond the Walking Dead, which had an awful finish. Beyond the Walking Dead did.
So I've just pulled up the spin-offs so that you can rack your brain. So you've got The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon,
which is great.
Walking Dead, Dead City, The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live, Fear the Walking Dead, and then Walking Dead, World Beyond, and then Tales of the Walking Dead. I think
it's called The Ones Who Live. Like, it's supposed to be. It's
The Ones Who Lived is not out yet.
See,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I just said. I'm looking forward to it. Like, I'm keeping my expectations low. I'm keeping my expectations low because, like, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Didn't even finish watching the end of The Walking Dead. I got to like season 8.
I was just gonna say that. I got to like season
8 or whatever it was, and like I had to knock it on the head. I was like, okay, this is stupid. But I'm gonna give it a try because Rick's in it, and I quite like Rick. I'm open to giving it a chance. So like that's something I just wanted to quickly mention. That was coming. That's supposed to be coming out this year or early next year. That I'm definitely gonna keep my eyes out.
In April.
Oh, there we go then. There we go.
Around April. I'm pretty sure it said around April anyway.
That's not too far away. We're almost at the end of February.
Yeah.
So with that one was originally meant to be the Walking Dead movies they were planning on making of Rick surviving or getting back to the group all those years ago when Rick.
Well, yeah, because didn't he disappear somewhere near the end of the seasons? And it was Maggie and Carol and that
season 7 where he blows up the bridge to stop all those walkers getting to their base. He's believed to be dead in the water.
No spoilers, by the way, people watching.
I'm not listening anyway.
Sorry, it's been out for over like 10 plus years.
I'm joking.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, we know.
You haven't finished it. That's on you. Like,
I haven't.
She hasn't gotten around to finishing the story.
It was fine to talk about it because I'm not being funny. No, Rick supposedly like died ages ago. I'm sorry if you don't know that. Then you know. But like the last thing I watched of The Walking Dead was like when, do you know those people who had the walker masks? You know? Yeah. That's the last thing I watched. I thought that was pretty cool, and then they tried to make Negan again, and I'm like, no, all right, okay, I'm done.
You can't do that. It didn't
They really
work.
redeemed Negan. They actually really redeemed Negan towards the end.
I don't want him redeemed. I want him to be a bad guy with a baseball bat. He's a
Mm.
He's still
badass.
using a baseball bat for most of the season. He just
No,
becomes
but
a
I want
good
him
guy.
to be an arsehole. It's Negan. Like it's Negan. He's a
Right.
badass. I don't
Okay,
want
so
good guy
someone-
Negan. It's like
So, as
turning.
someone who has finished Walking Dead, the reason he becomes a good guy is because they are literally fighting a government force who is trying to use the last human civilization to go against them. So he is fighting the lesser of two evils of himself or a whole government killing the last of population. Oh, what are you guys? Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
No, I want to stay on Walking Dead because it's on the list. That one is one of the Rick one, which I'm slightly excited for because they showed a massive trailer of Michonne staring at over 4,000 walkers in a full samurai armor suit. Like, well, I'm going to have to kill them anyway, which looks sick. But we mentioned another spin off that Courtney did, and it came out literally in January of this month, like this year.
What'd I say?
The Daryl Dixon spin off. A lot of
Oh, I
people
just
don't-
read that from Google.
Yeah, a lot of people don't talk about it. It's actually one of the best Walking Dead series they've ever done. Genuinely.
Is it? I'll give that
Yeah.
a watch then.
He basically goes on a scavenger
Daryl was
hunt,
main character.
gets knocked out, ends up getting a boat that is sent all the way to France. He has to find himself, finds a religious group who basically thinks he's the next Messiah because a kid saw him in a vision and drawed him. So
He's
he
not
has
allowed to
They're
be
describing Seth
Messiah.
Rollins right here.
Did
Oh,
you
right.
see
He
him
was
as
like
a-
Messiah, and I was like, Monday Night Messiah?
did
That's
you
not
see him
what
as
I
a
thought.
did you see him as a
He can't be the
visionary and a
Messiah.
revolutionary?
No, they
That
didn't
can't be
see him
the
as a
visionary.
visionary. The kids
Be
saw visions of
revolutionary.
Daryl, but
Oh, that was so funny.
I'm in France, bitch.
There'll
Well,
be some
seeing as
backlash though.
seeing as we're talking about wrestling, there's two to line up in 2024. Rey Mysterio's animated series of him being a luchador wrestler is coming to Cartoon Network this year, and it looks pretty good. Animation style, very
Didn't
cool
even
to
know they
see.
were making it.
Huh?
I
What?
didn't know they were making it.
Yeah. It's being released. I think it's being released in Mexico first, and then it's gonna travel overseas.
Oh shit!
We be out.
Then you also another wrestling one I was going to talk. The UK fans only recently got it hit the cinemas. We finally now have Iron Claw.
You need to watch it. It's so good. I cried.
Is it actually
like,
good? Yeah,
bye-bye.
is it really good?
It's so good. You need to watch it. It's great.
Yeah.
I might watch it again this weekend. Who knows? But
Oh, we might go. We were on about if it was still in the cinema going the middle of March. If it's still in the cinema,
I definitely think you should. It's a really good movie. I think the actors did a really good job at playing the characters. I'm only talking about this because I've actually seen the movie. They did a really good job at playing them, and obviously they had Chavo Guerrero, who actually did. They called his job like the wrestling choreographer. So he was the one who like taught them how to do everything and taught them the sequencing and like how to wrestle and stuff. And your boy MJF actually is in the movie as well.
Yeah.
That's cool,
Yeah.
man.
I was watching it and I was in the movie by myself because I decided to go watch it one night alone. And I was eating my popcorn and I was like, what is MGF?
Just out of
And then someone,
curiosity-
I kid you not, someone in the cinema literally screamed, he's better than you. And I was like,
Just out of curiosity, how many people were there watching it?
like 25 people. Wasn't too many, but like still, I think it was when it first got released as well.
they
But
are
it's a good
correct.
movie.
He is better than you, and you know it.
I don't make the rules. MJF does.
But yeah, we also now have because of the success of the Iron Claw movie, Chavo Guerrero has been speaking with A24 to do a new deal of making an Eddie Guerrero biography type movie like the Iron Claw.
Ooh,
I definitely think that would be great because the group A24 did such a great job with the Von Erich story. Chavo's already in that like circle because obviously he did the choreography for the Iron Claw. I wouldn't mind seeing it. I feel like if they did it in a really tasteful way, obviously paying homage to him, I feel like that would be really good. I've seen rumors as well too that apparently Natalia would be open to the Hart Dynasty having their own movie, and I'm like, yeah, just as long as you're not in it, That would be
I
great.
she would definitely be in it, and I know one person that would watch it because none of us would.
Katie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew who you were aiming that
I'm
at.
just throwing it out there that if they're going to make a Heart Dynasty film, that's going to have to be like rated R, because if anyone has read Bret Hart's biography,
Oh God, yeah.
he literally just on every chapter, he always brings up a woman that he slept with everywhere.
But he'd
Like,
also just bring up Goldberg quite a bit too. and
It's
how
all he
Goldberg
talks about.
ruined his
He talks
career.
about moaning about Goldberg,
Mhm.
WCW, and just shagging women. That is literally Bret Hart's biography.
Moaning
It's a
about
retired
Gold,
lifestyle. It's just Goldberg.
moaning about
WCW.
Goldberg and talking about making goals moan. Nice life, Brett. Nice
Guys,
life.
we are PG here.
I don't know if that's PG.
I don't even think that's PG.
Right. So the last wrestling ones we could get out of the way of pop culture 2024, we had Montez and Bianca Belair debut their reality TV series in Love and WWE.
I was saying to Ross that I actually think there's going to be more than just Bianca and Montez's, because they called it Love and WWE, but then it's like Bianca and Montez. But it was like the way it was worded was like they're going to do more wrestlers.
So it's like
Yeah,
Love and
you can do
WWE
Becky.
is like the main thing, and you can
Yeah.
have like different branches off the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could do Becky and Seth as well. That'd be a good
Yeah,
one.
Becky and Seth, Carrie,
You've got
Carrie and
Ricochet and
Scarlett.
Sam.
Mm.
Yeah, Carrion and Scarlett. There's loads in
Can-
there.
Candice and Johnny.
Candice
I'd
and
like
Johnny
to
would
see
be a
that.
good one. But
They should
and
do
it was
one.
really short as well. It was only like
6-7 episodes. Yeah.
Yeah.
They
But it
should do
wasn't
one
bad,
just on. They should do one just on Pretty Deadly. That'd be funny.
Yes. Yes.
You know, but that's the thing is there's only 8 episodes. They're like 20 minutes long. I've already watched it through 3 times. Cried every single time when that episode happened at the very end. I don't know if Reese hasn't
yeah.
seen
I've
it,
not
but
watched it yet.
We've
I've not
Ross will
watched
know what I'm talking about. That just broke my heart. Like, just I think you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, exactly. It was
I'm not going to go into detail if Reese actually plans to watch it, but
No, I've literally started the first episode of not.
okay, I won't say it, but you know, Ross and G will know what I'm talking about. Episode 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's
can't
yeah.
believe you watched it 3 times. Is it actually really that good?
I like those kind of shows when it comes to like I enjoy watching reality TV shows because I just like can just turn my life off and just listen to someone else bitch about like the $1 Million Mansion or whatever. Like I kind of enjoy that to remove myself from life. But then when it's also something that I really enjoy as well, like wrestling, when you put the two of them together, it's kind of like a perfect combo for me. That's why I liked Total Divas so much, was because it was the exact same thing. It was, you know, the behind the scenes of wrestling, but then you also got to learn about the people and the family dynamics and the intricate details and their relationships and stuff. I've already like filmed a review that I'll post on TikTok about it, but I genuinely think they couldn't have picked a better couple to choose. Like Montez and Bianca are so charismatic, and you can tell they care not only about their families but their careers, and they care about what they're doing and their fans and stuff. And like you can actually tell that they're genuinely good people outside of the company as well too. Like they genuinely are just great role models for children, and they care about what they do. And it's just I really enjoyed it. Great show. 10 out of 10 would highly recommend.
Yeah, it was really good. I cried like 5, 6, 7, maybe every episode.
Yeah. I could feel myself getting emotional because I was like, I don't know. I think it's just seeing that behind the scenes view of like Elimination Chamber and like WrestleMania and stuff. Like that's something that I'm like really into as well. So I think that was just kind of why.
Yeah, I love seeing the behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah, it resonated well for me.
So talking about the love and happiness, we now flip the script and go to the sad and dark. No pun intended. We talk about Dark Side of the Ring. The next season has been announced, and all the stories we'll be talking about.
Is there any specific episodes that you're excited for, dude?
Yes. British Beefcake is one that I'm quite.
I don't think I finished watching it.
Maybe so I can't comment on it.
I'll get while we are here. I will quickly.
I started watching it, but I never finished it.
It's a hard watch. I will say it's not something you could just sit down and like put straight on because it's gonna like
have like a bowl of popcorn with you.
Yeah,
it's not like one of those.
I'm looking forward to Beefcake's episode as well, just because I hope they talk about like the car crash that he was in.
That they kind of seemed like they teased that was going to be spoken about from the trailer of his.
Yeah, 'cause that really messed him up. Like not just physically, but like mentally as well.
Like mentally, yeah. And that's kind of a lot of why I want to see is like knowing the perspective of what actually went on with him. We have arguably my most interested one of all of them is they are doing one on Kurt Angle and what Kurt Angle went through.
Ooh.
Yeah, they will. That's going to be interesting. That because like he was on a lot of painkillers in the 2000s. Like going. He literally went into the Brock Lesnar match at WrestleMania 19, like loaded up on painkillers because like he was in agony.
Yeah.
Didn't he also wrestle with like a broken neck or something?
I believe he had a broken freaking neck. Yeah, don't quote me on that, but I think that's where that's been brought up once or twice. Yeah.
Ronnie, he won the championship on a broken neck.
Yes, he did. There's a point where like when he went to TNA, the reason why he went to TNA is because WWE didn't really want him wrestling anymore because he was addicted to painkillers. But TNA allegedly didn't care about that. I have to say allegedly because you know
don't want to get us sued, even though we don't make that money. So
other big one that I'm quite interested in is the event known as Black Saturday. This was when Vince McMahon bought out Georgia Championship Wrestling and bought the TBS time slot away from them.
Yes.
And so it was very much.
You guys should do some reviews. Like you two should do like even an episode where you watch like a podcast episode where you watch a few of them and you guys talk about it.
I'd be down to do that. We could do like a live watch along, like our reactions to the first episode drop in. I'd be
for real. I'll do that.
Could do. Because I can't say that I'd get around to watching it. I don't know about G, but I mean, if you guys are keen to watch it, that's always something that you guys.
I watched every season because it for me, knowing my old head of like history in wrestling, I like knowing more the what did we not see on camera, what actually happened, like why weren't
like breaking the fourth wall as well.
Yeah, I like getting to know. Should I still care about this wrestler from years ago for actions they did in the past? Or do I look past it? You get what I mean? Like, I need to know should a wrestler have accountability held against them? Like, for me, the biggest one was the whole Dark Side of the Ring episode where they spoke about the steroid use in wrestling. And ever since I saw that, I knew Vince just had his way of screwing over so many people because he purposely walked into a courtroom with a fake neck brace to win the case. So that wasn't even me trying to rhyme.
No, I know, but like you just think like, how am I going to get out of this? Oh yeah, let's just pretend that I'm injured as well.
Yeah,
AJ instead of AJ Styles being like the house that AJ Styles built, and Johnson is like the face that runs a place. It's the brace that won the case.
The brace.
Chuck that on a t-shirt ASAP.
The brace that won the case, and it's just.
It's like a picture of a briefcase, and it's got like a neck brace on it.
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake!
Well, talking about also dark and not so great things. The reviews of Madam Web have come in.
Okay, so we're talking about stuff that we were excited for. I was going to say I was hyped because I saw the trailer, but I've literally seen all the stuff that's come out about it, and I'm almost second guessing if I want to go and see it on IMDb. It got
I see the poster for it, and I just go, "That's the girl from 50 Shades of Grey."
People and like this is not just one or two people.
You know the fact of I didn't even process that it was that actress until you've now said that.
I'm sure it is.
It is. Her name is Dakota Johnson. In case you guys are wondering.
I'm like the people like I'm saying like more like genuine like actual reviewers are actually calling this the worst.
Really?
The worst comic book movie ever made.
It's the second worst ever rated superhero movie. It is only 2 points above Morbius, which is considered the worst ever one. And you know what really sucks is because me being a massive Spider-Man fan, Madam Web is actually one of my favorite Spider-Man arcs of all time because she literally is the in-between connector of all the Spider-Verse realms. And they showed off 4 different Spider-Women which are all I'm very interested in, and they completely ruin all 4 of them.
Here's the thing as well, like the genuine concerns that I heard from people about this this film was, number one, it sounded like everything was done in one take. 2, the people who were reading the lines sounded like they had a gun to the head when they were reading it because it was so robotic and cardboard, like there was no emotion in it. And 3, apparently the villain is just awfully boring, like it's the most bland villain.
They couldn't get the villain they wanted it to be.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The same kind of reviews came out for the Marvels as well too. I still haven't got around to watching that either.
It's on Disney Plus now. That was going to be something I was going to bring up of our superhero. Back to our.
Sorry, let's pivot back to Madam Web.
So, yeah. So apparently, the original villain they wanted to do was they wanted to tie it with Venom. They wanted to tie it with the extended Spider-Man verse. They wanted to actually do 2099 originally. But then it goes too close into the Spider-Verse movies, and there's 2 different contracts, different agreements, different companies. So they couldn't really do it. And the problem being is because Sony now has this deal of using all different other Spider-Man material from Marvel as an agreement, that's why we had a bad Morbius movie. That's why we've now had a bad Madam Web movie. I'm now worried for Kraven the Hunter, my literal favorite villain of Spider-Man.
Here's my right, and it's one of those things where at least it sounds easier than said than done, I suppose. Because at the end of the day, like they're a company and they want to make some money, but you do more detriment to the IP, so you don't make as much money. Like next time you want to do one of these movies. So here's the thing: if you can't get the things that you want to make a good movie, if you can't get the villain that you need, then just don't do the goddamn movie. Like, just don't do it.
Or completely change the storyline to fit a different villain. You could have easily done the other Spider-Girls that Madam Web found are trying to stop her creating more of the Spider-Verse. Because that's what Madam Web is. She is the mother of the Spider-Verse. This is what really annoys me. You could have just took the 90s animated Spider-Man story of Madam Web. Yes, she's old in the series, but it doesn't matter. You aged her up to younger, gave that storyline where she saw multiple Spider-Man universes and tries to help Peter in all the universes. That's how you would have done the story. You didn't even need to show normal Spider-Man. You could have showed all the other spiders like you did, and you just assist them. But now you had to make some weird plot or some weird mixed hybrid spider no one's ever freaking really seen to go and fight people. Why?
Not even like Spider-Man. We already have a Spider-Woman. Do we?
I'd rather watch Batman Forever 13,000 times in a row than go and see this film. I've seen.
I would rather watch like a full adaptation of Spider-Pig. I don't know if you've heard of that.
Yeah.
Then watch Man and Web.
Look, the thing is, I'll always try and slightly defend anything Spider-Man because I love it's. I would be here doing a whole podcast episode talking for like 4 hours about
my. Hi guys, okay.
No,
I'm saying,
I was saying if I had the chance and the time, but I don't.
No, I know. I'm just joking with you.
So it annoys me they're taking IPs, like as Reese said, if you can't do it right or you can't do it the way you originally intended to do, just put it on the back burner for a bit. Focus on a different movie. Focus on other storylines. Like,
fans will respect you more if you admit and turn around and go, guys, listen, it's not working out for now, maybe another time. And bringing out a piece of dog turd sandwich like this.
With that being said, not everything comic-wise needs to be made into a film. And as you say, you could always have that conversation and be like, look, guys, we really want to expand the MCU by doing this. But unfortunately, it's just not going to meet the expectations that we have. The cards just aren't, like, the stars aren't in line for what we want to do. We don't want to do it wrong. So we're just not going to do it. Obviously, there'll be some fans that are upset being like, well, why didn't you try harder? But like you say, majority of fans will respect the fact that you've been honest and said that it's not going to work, and you want to respect the IP and you want to keep its legacy intact instead of giving us a 1 out of 10 on IMDb and being like, do you want to try it? Like, no.
It's a participation trophy we made. We tried to make you your Madam Web movie. No.
Yeah, no thanks. I'm
That's
good.
an example of taking criticism by the fans and making it better. Look what happened with the first ever Sonic movie trailer. They saw that first rough design of Sonic, said it was absolutely dog. It looked awful. So they went back to the drawing board, made it look more like the video game, made it look more genuine, like Sonic. And look how well those movies have done since. They are
that cost them a lot of money as well when they first did that. But in the long run, they've succeeded from it because they've got
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like they've proper benefited from keeping that look, that actual video game look. People are not going to look at a video game, TV series, or a movie and be, oh yeah, I exactly wanted it changed. They're like, no, I want to watch what I've played and what I've experienced in an easier format to watch with my friends who don't really get video games but can still enjoy the cool story I'm telling them about.
I think the mantra that I think about it with is like, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Exactly.
Like, if we don't need something in a digital form, why spend all this money that you could be spending towards another movie that people actually want to see?
Yeah.
Instead of giving us something dog shit like that. And as you've said, like people listen to the fans and stuff. When we get into talking about video games, I'll get into it then. But 2K, especially with WWE, they've listened to the fans and they've given us more of what we want, which we can talk about it when we get to video games. Yeah,
we'll get to that. There's a video games segment.
That's an example of people listening to what the audience and the people who buy stuff want, and obviously improving the product.
I do want to mention that this is a horrible web we've weaved with Madam Web, no pun intended. But we are getting a better film at the end of the year. We're getting another Spider-Verse film, right?
Yeah, no,
2025. Something else that's going to be better than that.
I was going to also get to that.
What's going to be better?
To carry on with the cool superhero acting.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Deadpool and Wolverine. I am beyond excited. A load of fans are already coming up with theories. There is people talking about how it connects to the Loki TV series. There was a teaser that it's setting up Marvel's Secret Wars, because there was a comic on the floor that was next to Deadpool, which was Secret Wars #5, which shows Doctor Doom. So Doctor Doom is going to be involved in this. And then what also gets announced literally as we see a Doctor Doom comic cover? Oh, the Fantastic Four TV series is happening.
Let's just say they understood the assignment.
Yes.
They ate and left no crumbs.
They've got a real chance here to
Mr. Fantastic as well. I think Pedro Pascal being Mr. Fantastic, perfect casting.
Yeah, I agree with that. But on a wider scale of that, I think that the Deadpool, Logan, or Wolverine thing that you've got coming out here, it's a real opportunity to just absolutely grab all the fans back that have flocked away since Endgame. Because Marvel have not been on the best of and Disney have not been on the best of runs since Endgame. You've had a really mixed bag. I mean, WandaVision was good. Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
I liked Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
It was okay. It was all right. Ms. Marvel was crap. She-Hulk. Okay, I didn't think it needed to happen, but at least we got Daredevil in the canon now.
You found that Loki.
Loki is. I was about to say Loki is probably the best TV show that's come out since Endgame. I actually really enjoyed. I actually really enjoyed Hawkeye. I thought Hawkeye was pretty dope.
I did too.
There we go.
I enjoyed Hawkeye. Yeah. Hey, look, he hadn't finished yet. Don't judge him too soon.
Come on.
Normally I don't come to Reese's defense, but I'm coming to his defense on this one.
You missed a major one.
He's getting there. Let him cook.
Okay,
go on, Ross. I'll let you say it. I'll let you say it.
How can you forget Moon Knight being an absolute
banger? I wasn't forgetting Moon Knight. I was about to disappoint you and say I actually didn't enjoy it.
Hang on, I'm just gonna go to sleep for this segment.
No, you watched Hawkeye. G, give your opinions on Hawkeye. You watched all of it.
Hold on. Let me see. I need to go find something quickly. It's related to Hawkeye, I promise.
I thought Hawkeye was great. I've got a Funko Pop up there where it's Hawkeye with a piece of pizza in a hand and the Doge.
Oh yeah.
I've got that somewhere up there. I thought Hawkeye was amazing.
I need to get Kate Bishop. I need to get her Funko because I want to get.
Did I only watch it because it was Hayley Steinfeld? Absolutely.
Okay.
Kate Bishop.
Oh, okay, that's
And
so
and
sick.
and it comes with a little wee doggy.
Oh,
Yeah, I've got that one.
They had
That's
these
one I've
like
got.
the mystery like Lego packs that all had like Marvel stuff in it. I was really hoping to get Loki, but I got the Hawkeye one.
I've got that
So
one as
we
well.
said Hawkeye, I just remembered I own it, so I was like, I'll go grab it
okay,
quickly.
for sure.
Yeah, I thought it was a really great TV show, and like I say, like She-Hulk gave us the Daredevil in canon,
Yeah.
but this gave us like Fisk in canon, and I
Oh,
was like, that's dope.
having Kingpin back in canon and just having him nonchalant take a freaking explosion from Kate Bishop's arrow, and he's like, "Yeah, I lived, and what?"
Yeah.
We're also forgetting Echo as well too.
I hated it.
I've not seen it. I'm not gonna lie.
I got 2 episodes in. I thought episode 1 was fantastic because it showed Daredevil fighting Echo. It showed what happened with Fisk. It showed the whole setup of Echo's character. And then the second episode is literally canon back. Like we keep like transitioning back to her original tribe that her parents grew her up with, to then back to where she's going. And it's just constant like story dump, and I'm like, I've lost my interest.
Yeah, I will say the same thing. I lost interest in Secret Invasion. I literally got 2 episodes in and I was like, I can't do this.
I don't get why that just was not a movie. That should have just been a movie.
I was literally like, I can't do this. I think because
I'll
I
tell
had
you
also
exactly where
just
I got
finished.
up to. I'll tell you exactly where I got up to. That person got shot in the square. That might have been the first episode.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, this is so boring. I was like,
I could tell you on that
Have we
one.
finished talking about Marvel yet?
No, we've got one left.
Back to sleep, I'll go.
And it's the one that is literally in my title of this podcast episode. As we filmed this podcast, literally on this day,
I see clearly.
I see clearly.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake, I shouldn't have done that one. But yeah. Thanks, guys. Fuck you. Just derail Ross every time he hosts.
You kind of opened yourself up to that one.
Right, guys. Here's my hosting privileges. You guys can have them from now on. I'm just never hosting an episode again.
To be fair, I heard what you were saying, and I'm hyped for it. You said X-Men, right?
And right, X-Men 97, the original animated series from the 90s, never finished its story. It got cancelled on its last season, and it got cancelled when Charles Xavier died. So we didn't even know what was going to happen with the rest of the X-Men. They are bringing it back with the old animation style. Half of the original voice cast are coming back to reprise their roles, and they are doing a final season of where the X-Men stand. And the trailer finished teasing by the way, here's Charles Xavier's will and testimony, and Magneto gets all of X-Men. That's how they just did it in the trailer. So we now got Magneto basically controlling X-Men, and I'm hyped to see where this goes.
Dude, I'm happy for you. Like I said, I've never seen the 90s show. Just you talking about it kind of makes me want to watch.
Oh, dude, right. So if you've watched the X-Men movies, or if you know X-Men well enough, the 90s was basically your perfect gateway into knowing X-Men. You didn't have to know a lot of characters, but they constantly fought cool things. You saw them constantly have to fight Magneto, Juggernaut, Mystique. You constantly had all the existential political side of it, of where humans and mutants shouldn't get along, and the government trying to get involved, trying to be like, wow, mutants can't live in this world. We're going to stop them using their powers. And the X-Men are like, well, no, we're just normal humans. We're just doing what's right for justice and arguing. And then the government make a robot system, which is called Sentinels. And the Sentinels try and destroy all the mutants. But then what you find out is actually 80% of the population are mutants. They just haven't unlocked their power. So it ends up creating like a world war catastrophe. And the X-Men have to stop the Sentinels. And yeah, it's just go watch. It's fucking incredible.
Yeah, that sounds dope. Yeah.
Like,
that sounds dope.
X-Men doesn't get enough love. Most people just look at X-Men and they go, oh, I like Wolverine. I like Storm. That's it.
Like, I like First Class.
Oh, First Class is incredible. I love the X-Men First Class movies because That's based around X-Men's origins, so that's close
Yeah,
to
yeah.
the 90s animated
It's
series.
by far the best film, in my opinion.
I'll tell
For
you
me-
what's a better film though.
What?
The new Chicken Run movie.
They're making another Chicken Run movie?
No, it's already on Netflix, my guy.
I haven't watched it. Okay.
It's called Dawn of the Chicken Nugget.
Okay, I need to watch
Oh, for God's sake!
It's
because
pretty
that's
good.
not on my list. I didn't even know that was out. That is not on my list. That
You need to watch it. It's really good.
I'm intrigued to see like the guys like you and G that have made lists. I'm intrigued to see what else is on your guys' list.
Yeah, let's
I
check
might
that.
get a chance to talk if we stop talking about Marvel.
Oh,
Okay.
here we
I
go.
stopped talking.
Wow,
I
wow.
stopped talking about Chicken Run.
Go on
As
then,
Baron
Jake.
Corbin said,
Say
so
one-
many
say one
Corbins
on
were
your list.
ambulance.
Because it's going to be on mine anyway, so go on. Say your list.
What?
Say one. That's not Marvel. Go on.
But they're not on your list.
Go on then.
Do it then.
Moana 2.
Yes,
Yes.
actually, that's on my list because I
Go
had a
me
whole
on your list.
Moana 2. I was so hyped when
underneath Venom 3, Moana 2. I'll literally come running and show it you.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Wow.
I'm happy. I'm happy that it's coming out. It's the
All I need
it's the one
is
it's the
more-
one thing I want to see The Rock in this year.
Did you guys see the duet that I did on TikTok when there was like you saw the backstage segment of him swearing at Triple H backstage, and I was like,
Yeah.
Maui, this language will not be tolerated.
It's really difficult that I have to explain to my daughter that her dad wants to beat up Maui.
Your dad wants to fight Maui.
My dad want to fight Maui.
Oh.
I'm
Yes,
really
no,
looking
I'm
forward to
super
it.
excited for
But
more.
yeah, I'm really excited for it. I'm excited to see where the story goes, considering where they left the first one off. But also, I just need stupid hey hey moments.
Yeah, Hey Hey's great. I love. That was the main
Hey
reason you got me watching it. Was just you explained to me there was a dumb like chicken and like pig dynamic in it. I was like, okay, I'm in.
Yeah, it's my favorite character, and I want a Funko Pop of him right now.
I have a hey hey and Pua Funko Pop.
Yeah, you do.
I will.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and get one.
What I was
So I
gonna
only,
say was
I
the
only
only-
recently got to see this film, Moana. I only saw it late last year, like that November, and I absolutely loved it. I thought it was
It's
so
so
good.
good.
Do you know
Yeah.
the only sad thing about the Moana sequel though?
What?
The original songwriter is not coming back to write the sequel.
Oh.
Dwayne Rock Johnson is instead.
I tell you something that is cool that not a lot of people
He has
know.
to
but
finish
Ross-
one story.
I'm sure
Hey,
he'll
Ross.
definitely feature the kingdom.
Ross, there
What?
is something. There is something really cool that like not a lot of people realize, but I instantly recognized his voice as soon as I saw the film.
Yeah.
Moana's
Yeah.
dad is Tamora Morrison.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I thought that was so dope. Yeah,
You
he's
made me
the
laugh.
he's
Made me
Boba Fett
laugh.
and Jango Fett. I was
It's
like,
gonna
that's Tamora Morrison.
It's going to be very good.
Yeah, he's a Kiwi guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's my boy.
absolute legend.
Yeah,
Anyway,
he's-
more Disney. We have Inside Out 2. It's coming
We
out
do, yeah.
June or July.
I can take that or leave that. I'm not gonna lie. I thought the first one was
I'm really
good.
excited.
The first one was really good.
The first one was decent. The first one was decent,
I
and
agree.
but I didn't get the hype. Do you know what I mean? I was like,
Oh, I did.
I was like, it's a funny film. It's a fun film.
It was sad.
I thought it was quite a fun film. Like, but I understood the message in it, and I thought it was good for that. But when it was finished, I didn't like the first thing I thought was like, you know, oh sorry, the first thing I didn't think was I want to see a second one. I was
Mhm.
like, yeah, I'm fine with that.
I like the direction they're going with the second one is that she's becoming a teenager and she's dealing with like a mental health thing and everything with like anxiety showing his face.
I think it's really good for showing kids how to control their emotions and things.
It's
Exactly,
like
that-
the kids'
yeah.
version of Big Mouth.
Yes, definitely.
And
Can we
also,
get
I
Big
like
Mouth
that
version?
Phyllis from The Office is in it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
she
know
has
that.
like sadness or something, doesn't she?
Yeah.
So
I didn't know that.
I did have that on my list as well of like Disney ones because that was one that I was very interested to see.
I have one more Disney one.
Go on then.
OG.
See if we got the same.
Mufasa.
Wait, they're doing a Mufasa. I didn't.
Yeah, they
That's not on my list. Okay,
What?
I'll take that.
Well, I've never seen. So you know,
You've never
Wait.
seen The Lion King?
no,
Excuse me, what?
Excuse
not
me,
got a
what?
What's
Oh,
wrong with
no.
you?
I've
I
never seen the
recommend you just watch the animated one. Do not watch the live action one. The
Oh, I've
animated
heard
one
that,
is like
yeah.
weird.
Because
The
three
heart
is
and soul is
absolute
it.
trash.
I liked 3.
I didn't even know there was more than one. That just says it all, really.
One
Yeah,
and 2
they're
is really
different.
good. The Timon and Pumbaa one is really good, but 3
That's the
don't
second
even-
one.
don't even bother. No, Timon and Pumbaa got their own one.
Oh yeah, it was like a weird like Lion King 2.5 Timon and Pumbaa's like
And-
yeah.
I'm really excited for the Mufasa one.
Is it
I've got a
animated or live action?
Mufasa. I've got a Mufasa
It's
Funko Pop
animated
for
as far
some
as
reason,
I'm
and I've never
aware.
seen the film.
It is going to be an animated one. The Mufasa
Yeah,
one.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
How do you know? You just said
I
you
just
didn't even know
googled.
they
I've just
made it.
googled. I've just googled.
Love that for you.
Well, yeah, the good for the people who have seen The Lion King, aka everyone on Earth except for me.
You
I'm
need to watch
so
I've
shocked
seen
you have not
almost-
watched.
I want to say 98% of Disney films I've seen. So
Wow.
I would look. My favorite Disney or Pixar film is probably either Monsters Inc. or The Incredibles. And I never.
Cars.
Good
Mate,
choices.
Cars is the best.
Oh, Cars are dope. See, when I was growing up, that was my kind of animation. I liked like the Cars, Incredibles kind of animation. I didn't like the kind of the cartoony animation for films. I don't know why I was.
He's more of a princess kind of guy.
What?
Did you strike me as more of a princess movie kind of guy?
Oh yeah, do it. Yeah.
Your favourite Disney princess, Reese?
Name one.
What's
No, your favorite.
Oh, is Elsa one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, her. That's the only one that I know. There you go.
He just thinks she's fit. That's why.
I know. I literally don't know any other name. What's the one with the red head? Like the red hair. What's her name?
What?
Ariel.
The one from Brave.
From Brave.
Well, Brave.
The Scottish
Oh yeah,
one.
her. Yeah, I know her.
Yeah, Mirabelle.
Marina.
No, it's not Mirabelle.
No,
it's,
that's Meredith, isn't it?
yeah, Meredith. That's it. I got the two mixed up. Yeah, because Mirabelle.
Is Rapunzel a Disney princess?
Yeah.
Yes, I know more than I think. Is Cinderella one?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, like,
Yeah. We need to do like the Sporkle quizzes, and it's like how many characters?
Name how many princesses.
I'm running out of steam here. I don't know any others.
We don't
I
need
don't
you
know.
to guess anymore. It's fine.
Okay, good. Because I was about to say Red Riding Hood.
No, you lost there. You lost. Out.
So my favorite Disney princess is technically not a princess, but Esmeralda from Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Esmeralda. I don't know that one.
You've not seen Hunchback? Oh my god.
No.
Hunchback is so dark, though. I don't
It's
get how
really
they
dark.
label that as a kids' film because it is not a kids' film.
Well, yeah, you could say the same for like TV shows like The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
No, that's
Well,
that's
tell
totally-
though.
that's
That's
totally-
goated.
That's
I
totally
know, but it's not a kids show. I don't know how they put
Yeah,
it
I
on
know,
Cartoon
yeah.
Network.
Well, same as Courage. Courage the Cowardly Dog had that for a long time. They had like
Yeah.
those weird horror jump scares that were definitely not for kids.
Yeah.
Anything else on the famous lists that I've got?
Yes,
Chris
I
Jericho?
have one more Disney one that G wouldn't have. Beetlejuice 2 is coming out.
Oh shit, yeah, I forgot about that.
It is, yeah. I've heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
That's
meant
cool.
to have I can't remember her name. She is the one that plays Wednesday in the Netflix.
Gina
TV
Ortega.
series. Thank you. That's
Ortega.
she's meant to be involved in Beetlejuice 2. So I'm very
Who's she
excited for
playing?
what the storyline goes. We don't know. She's just gonna play a character in it. We just know she's part of the cast.
Love to
She's
see
going to
it.
be playing the mirror that you say in
She's
front
going to be playing Juice. Juice Robinson. That's who she's playing.
So just some quick fire ones that I wanted to bring up. We've got a new Saw movie happening again after the success of the recent Saw horror movie. I don't
I
get
wonder
it.
what's going to happen in
It's
that.
all-
Fucking
They're
Saw
all
film.
gonna
It's
die.
stuck.
Yeah.
What happens
get-
in the movies?
What?
Yeah,
They all die.
Not all of them. They survived.
yeah, yeah.
I mean,
I'm
there's
sorry,
one
right?
that survived.
How is Saw up to like 11 films? It's ridiculous.
And spin-offs. You got to remember the 2 spin-offs they did.
Oh yeah, I'm not even counting them.
We
Like,
don't do
I'm
horrors,
sorry.
so let's move on.
Once you've seen like 3
Transformers-
Saw films.
Hmm?
I said once you've seen like 3 Saw films, it's like what else is it?
Yeah, it just starts becoming the what elaborate trap to injure someone can we do is basically
Yeah.
the movie.
Saw
real.
isn't even good. Watch The Cube.
Yeah, Cube's a good one. Cube's a good one. But that's old school. I'd love them to do like a remake of the Cube or something like that. Like a modern Cube would be cool.
What cube are we
Transformers
talking about?
in a brand new animated movie. It's called Transformers 1. It's meant to apparently be a complete Transformers origin story going all the way back to its roots.
Ooh.
Oh,
Is Megan Fox going to be in it?
I don't know if you've got this on your list. I don't know if it's even coming out this year. Aren't we supposed to be getting another Batman film?
Yes, we are
Yeah,
meant to be
we
getting
are,
a
yeah.
sequel Batman. It's meant to play the Joker because it was teased in the after credits of the first one.
Hasn't like
Yes.
Lady
Oh.
Gaga got something to do with it as
Yeah,
well?
I was going to bring that up. Joker 2 is happening with Lady Gaga involved as the Harley Quinn of it. It's going to be a musical, apparently.
Oh,
Ooh.
So- That's going to be an interesting turn to see
Interesting.
how they portray that.
What are you saying? Joaquin Phoenix is doing a musical?
Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga, apparently the sequel to Joker 2 will be a musical based in Arkham Asylum with the two of them mating each other.
I am not interested to see that in the slightest.
Venom 3 is in the works. We don't
What
know
is?
what's Venom 3.
Oh yes, Venom 3. I think Venom 3 is going to have something to do with the next Spider-Man, No Way Home, Far From Home, all that sort of shit. Because
I
it was teased. He was teased at the end of No Way Home.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that.
There is a brand new Karate Kid movie in the works, and it has Jackie Chan and
you say in the works, but none of these are coming out in 2024.
no, it's meant to be coming out in 2024. They've already got the cast and apparently are filming it. So
I'm down to see that.
Jackie Chan and Ralph, I can't remember his name, the guy that plays the original Karate Kid, the teenager that was in it, Daniel LaRusso, that actor, them two have worked together to make a brand new whole Karate Kid movie.
Do you
The
think
guy-
we'll
the
get
guy
to
who's
see
in
the
Cobra Kai?
resurgence of the Never Say Never song by Justin Bieber in it?
No, I hope not.
Oh,
Really hope not. I hate that song.
Speaking of Cobra Kai, is there any
Cobra
update
Kai
on that?
season is coming out. Yes.
Is it coming out at the end of this year?
Yes, it's
I have like
September, December.
a
Yes.
few like girly TV shows.
Let me guess one or two of them. Mean Girls.
Hmm.
Because Mean Girls have now announced the new movie that's coming out for it. So I know quite
it's
a few
already
people
out.
from that. Is it out? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
The musical.
And then I try to think of the other one. Is it the Amazon series you watch where it's like The Summer I Turned Pretty or something like that's got another season coming?
Mhm.
That's actually quite an interesting show. It's a weird
For
concept.
anybody watching that does watch that, Team Jeremiah all the way. But yeah.
Controversial.
Oh, it's not getting,
I
like,
can't say I've
for-
seen it, but I'm just saying controversial.
What's
Just,
your,
you know,
what's
get
your
the
other
feedback.
one?
I've got Emily in Paris season 3.
Oh yeah, is it third season or fourth season?
Third season.
Yeah, I know you were
Ooh.
talking about that. That one sounds really cool.
Is it? No, I think it's 4 actually. I think it's the 4th. And then Ginny and Georgia season 3.
I'm excited for that one the most. Ginny and Georgia is a really good Netflix series. Like
It is, yeah.
Have you watched it?
I've watched a couple of episodes. It's one of those where like I stopped watching it, not for any reason. I just like
Finish
I think
it,
like
it's
Big
good.
Mouth
You
came out or
need to
something.
finish it because how the season ends to lead up to the new season, it's bro. Let's just say it goes absolutely mental, and I'm so ready for the end of this season.
Yeah.
You see
Okay,
the new Knuckles trailer came out the other day?
Yes, I saw
The
that.
Knuckles spin-off for Sonic and Sonic 3 is happening, where we've got Shadow in it, which I'm super happy about because I love Shadow.
That's dope.
Shadow.
I love Shadow.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I
Here's
was
a
always
very
a Shadow guy when I was playing Sonic.
Here's a very big one I wanted to talk about, but I don't think any of you guys would have gone out of your way to watch it, but you might have seen it blow up on TikTok because quite a few of the songs have been blowing up. Has Been Hotel.
I've heard of it. Is that
Has Been Hotel is an animated series that it's an Amazon original. It's about people who have sinned and they are kind of in a limbo state to rehabilitate themselves so they could potentially be reincarnated. but the angels don't really care. They're going to basically just kill those anyway because they call them sinners. And yeah, it's just a hotel to rehabilitate sinful people. And it has musical songs, and like one of the songs is like blown up massively.
Okay, cool.
That's
And
crazy.
it's really cool. It's really cool animated style. It's got really cool comedian helping write it and act in it. It's that guy that blew up on Vine, you know, the one that had candy thrown at his head, and he's like, "Put that candy back. I'm not giving you any."
Yeah.
What?
I can't remember his name. He became a famous comedian.
Can you pull up the Vine?
Yeah.
Thanks, mate. Because I've just got lots of Vine references up here. I just can't picture the guy. At the moment, I'm currently thinking about and they were roommates.
Oh
It's
my God,
the-
they're roommates.
It's the put that candy back. I'm not buying you nothing.
I need to see the guy's face to know who you're
Oh,
talking
you'll
about.
know it.
Yeah, I know,
You'll
but
definitely
I'm
know it.
someone who like I need to either a face to the name or I need a face to the
That's
voice,
very
and as soon as I know, then I know.
It's this guy.
Put that candy back. I'm not buying you all that mess.
Oh yeah.
It's that guy.
Oh yeah. I don't know his name though, but it's him.
Yeah, like it's really cool, and I'm just really excited to see people getting more interested in like animated stuff because like Invincible's bringing its season 2 back as well, so that's going to get massively hyped as well.
Mhm.
A really old school TV one. This goes out to more the British people. Gladiators finally returned.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's now showing on BBC iPlayer and that.
No
so
way,
you can,
I want to watch
yeah.
it.
Yeah. So it's got a full length, like the old school Gladiators ready, everything like that, and it's really cool.
That's
It's got a whole new
cool.
cast. Yeah, it's quite cool.
Yeah, it is good. Doctor
Last-
Who? Well,
I was gonna say last couple of ones I've got. Doctor Who will be returning.
Oh, of course, yeah.
With the new Doctor and the companion, but apparently that companion is only staying for one season. There was already controversy that they have finished filming and she will not be returning. I don't
Is it
know
the one
why.
that the Christmas episode?
Yeah, the one that was on the Christmas episode. Yes, the
Oh,
blonde one. I think her name was like I can't even
it was
remember.
Millie or something.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Hmm.
shout out though. Shout out to the new Doctor. He is such a good
Oh, I love
actor.
him. I liked him in Sex Education, so seeing him in Doctor Who and
Amazing.
have him have that Doctor's sass. I loved it, especially with like how he did the accent for it. I was like, okay, yeah, this is funny as hell.
Do you think
Yeah,
he'll
I
be
loved
like,
it.
"Wash your hands, you dirty pig," when you
I
get
loved it
into?
so much.
We need something like that. I mean, he was close to doing like that kind of thing when he did the "What the hell is going on in here?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was also in the Barbie movie as well too.
Yes, he was. He was Knuff. He was.
Yeah, man, he is. He
growing
is
up,
enough.
dude.
He's Knuff. He's Knuff for me.
We're getting a new season of Big Mouth, I believe, as well. This
Yes.
year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
isn't that
final
the-
season, by the way.
I
Final
was gonna
season.
say they're cancelling it, so it's gonna. I think this is the last season they're going to air.
Did they say
Yeah.
why they're cancelling it?
Just because Netflix. That's why. Like,
Low viewerships, and not a much streamability. Like the seasons have been declining on streamability, and Netflix, like if that starts happening, they just clear out their catalog.
I'm sorry,
save
right?
budget.
I'm sorry. I don't believe for a second that Big Mouth has low streaming. Like everyone talks about it. Everyone who I know talks about Big Mouth.
Yeah.
Like everyone loves it, and I've got
I'm
so
always
many
looking
people
for it.
onto it. It's ridiculous. But it's fair play to Nick Kroll. He's got his own other projects going on as well. One of the writers,
exactly.
Nick Kroll, he's dope.
Speaking of some other final seasons, Cobra Kai has got its final season that is coming out.
Oh, I'm
That's really
gutted that it's his final season. I love Cobra Kai, man.
I'm a bit sad too, but as long as they end it justified, I think it makes sense to have 6 season long worth to then have a really spectacular ending.
Yeah, I agree.
What I think would be really cool is once Cobra Kai finishes, we get a tease, like an after credit thing that leads into this brand new Karate Kid movie.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool. I'd like
I
that,
think
yeah.
that'd be a super cool thing to have it like a connected universe type thing.
Yeah.
Another final season that not many people are going to talk about because they don't want to admit it's finally going. Umbrella Academy enters its final ever season.
Oh, that's pretty sad. That I didn't realize it was his final season.
Yeah,
Hmm.
they literally titled it as "The Gang Get Back Together to Do One Last Dance." I love Umbrella Academy. I think it's an amazing piece of work, and it sucks to see that it's finishing. But I guess they've done everything they need to do with it.
End on a high, yeah, for
Yeah,
real.
I hope it ends on a high. Like I really do. Then we've got some brand new releases that no one expected to see coming. Ted, so that very old movie ages ago of that teddy bear coming to
It
life,
wasn't even that good.
is getting its own TV series.
It's
I
out.
can actually, yeah, it's out right now.
Yeah.
I can watch
It's
it,
out
but
right now, dude.
I don't know if I want to though.
It's very funny. I'd recommend it. It's better.
I've seen
I
the
think
trailers for it, and I'm like,
It's
"Ooh."
it's really good. Give it a go. It's very
Okay.
good.
And also get my very skeptical one, but I'm kind of excited to see where it goes. Avatar: The Last Airbender has its.
I saw
live
the
action.
trailer for that yesterday.
Yeah, I saw the trailer and it actually looks a lot more promising than I expected it to. I'm a massive stickler for Avatar: The Last Airbender, the animated show. So getting to see the live action of it,
Nice.
I'm super excited to see what they do with it. Like it'll be really cool to see how they do it. I mean, the One Piece live action did really well for Netflix, so I hope they kind of follow suit with that.
Yeah.
Anything else? Because I've got a few as well. After you've said to yours.
I'm out.
Yeah.
I've got nothing else.
Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, that used to be a film ages ago, has now got a TV series that is coming out of it with.
It's supposed to be really good, dude. I've my mate's seen a couple of episodes. It's supposed to be.
I
Really
need to
good.
watch. Yeah, it has the great actor of Mr. Donald Glover, also known as Childish Gambino, as playing as Mr. Smith.
Hey, yo, it's
Yeah, yeah.
I keep seeing all the bonfire mashups all over my TikTok.
They're just great. Childish Gambino and Childish Gambino is meant to be bringing out new music.
So every time those bonfire mashups come in, Chris literally, if he's sitting next to me, he'll just start rapping along. Every single time.
I can rap it word for word, but that's yeah. That's
You just
my
don't want to
party
flex
trick.
on us too hard. We get it.
Yeah. No, that's my party trick. Just play a Childish Gambino song. I can pretty much rap most of the lyrics to it. I binge Childish Gambino too often.
Love
A
that.
couple of films that have not been mentioned, but I believe are coming out either this year or early next year. We're getting the Peaky Blinders film. It's coming out.
Oh yes, I forgot.
Yeah.
that they were
I didn't
in
realise it was
discussion
getting a
about that.
movie.
I had no
Yeah,
idea either.
It's getting a movie, yeah, a full-on movie as well, which I'm excited for. Because if anyone's seen the TV show, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Go watch it if you haven't seen it. I've got to mention this because the second one is my favorite movie ever. Rush Hour 4. We're getting either this year or next year. Hype.
They just left it. They should have just left it alone.
No, they shouldn't have just left it. Rush Hour 4, baby. Let's go. I'm here for it. Wahoo,
If we're
yeah,
gonna-
let's go. What
If
is it
we're
good
gonna
for?
add to 4, then Bad Boys 4 is happening as well.
Yeah, Bad Boys for Life again. Let's go.
Yeah. Like
I'm up for
another
that.
full life one. Just is
I
this
think
probably
Martin
us
Lawrence
just
needs to
gonna
lose
shout
some
at
weight for
someone
these
to
films,
keep his
dude.
wife's name out of their mouth? You know, we never know.
And maybe the script shouldn't have come out of his mouth. And seeing as though we started on a Star Wars TV show, let's end on one. The
Go for it.
Mandalorian season 4. Supposed to be coming out late this year or early next year.
And then that will lead into a Mandalorian movie in 2025.
Yes, it will. Yeah, yes, it will. I cannot wait for that. We also
Surely
haven't got a
you
date
guys
on
will
the
do some
Acolyte
podcast
yet.
episodes for that, right?
Yeah.
100%. We also haven't got a date on Acolyte yet. Another Star Wars TV show that's supposed to be coming out.
Yeah, I'm really excited for Acolyte to happen because I like the politics side of like Star Wars, so it's going to be cool to see what happens with Acolyte.
100%. Ahsoka season 2. Also, we haven't got a date for that, but that's rumored to be early next year. So I'm excited for that as well. But we'll talk about that nearer to the time.
I want another Star Wars Visions as well because they have done great with those. I'd like to see a third Star Wars Visions happen.
Don't turn your lights off or anything, G. But like speaking of Marvel and Star Wars, we're supposed to be getting a season of Tales of the Jedi again, or Tales of the Sith.
Yeah.
And we're supposed to be, this is just a rumor, but we're supposed to be getting a What If series, maybe about Star Wars.
No, but what if season 2's already out? Like Marvel What If?
Yeah, Star Wars are meant to be getting a What If as well. Yeah. And if that happens, that's going to be insane because I think that work.
Who said it?
There is so many videos that I want to make about the What If if they announce
Imagine
it.
an episode just of Anakin never turned to the dark side. Like,
Well, you can pretty much answer that question by going, "What if Qui-Gon Jinn never died?"
Oh, no, because my heart.
What's wrong with your heart? I'm just kidding.
I would have a mini like.
I can't find it.
I can't find it. It'd be broken.
So just to finish up, are we talking about any games that we're looking forward to, guys?
Yeah, I was going to say, to
Quickly.
wrap up kind of the fun, we've got a couple of video game ones to talk about. Is there a game in 2024 you guys are very interested in seeing?
2K24, specifically the ambulance matches. Give it to me now. I want to be a part of it. I want to just... And the casket, like, this is what I was alluding to earlier, is the fact that, like, the WWE game creators took the feedback that they got from 2K23, and I also think having Triple H in charge of creative also helped this, because he was big on, like, the ambulance matches, the backstage brawling. He's all about that. So including that in the game is something really cool as well. And I know that, obviously, like, the showcase mode in terms of, like, the 40 years of WrestleMania, I know that right now is, like, a digital thing, but I feel like that in itself could be really cool too. Have you seen the trailer for all the... I sent it to you guys. The trailer for all the matches that you
I watched all the trailers that came out as well. I think for me, kind of one of the best ones that they did show was that the casket match. I think that'll be really sick to get to see. And I really do like that they're doing showcase matches of those big WrestleMania moments. I especially love that we've got The Fiend doing the Firefly Funhouse match. I hope we get like that as a match type as well after we do that showcase. I'd love to have that kind of weird in and out mystery flickering in the ring.
It kind of like almost broke the fourth wall as well too, in a sense.
Yeah, it did. It really did. Yeah.
Yeah, and also like I don't know if you guys have seen the Fiend's entrance in 2K24, but like
absolutely,
it looks unbelievable.
But yeah, I'm excited for 2K whenever it comes out.
Hey, you're still muted, by the way.
Oh, I said I cried, and then I said rest in peace, Bray Wyatt.
Yeah. You're absolutely stunning to have him in the game. And I said to G, I hope now going forward they will put him in the game every time.
Saying that,
we can
right. Speaking of Bray Wyatt and The Fiend, I'm just going to show you something because I have just bought this figure.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
I like that. That's cool, man.
Where did you get that from?
I bought it off a Facebook group.
Dang, girl.
10 quid. Cheapest I've seen a Bray Wyatt figure in like months.
You need to get all of the Bray Wyatt figures at this point.
Yeah. That's another
the
one.
The collection's slowly growing. Don't worry. We'll get in there.
Yeah, because this new Funko is supposed to be coming out at some stage too, isn't it?
Well, they'll be easier to get hold of because I can get them from like suppliers. But for stuff that they don't manufacture anymore, people on the second-hand market just stump the price up.
Yeah, it's known as scalping. They'll scalp the price up and put it high because they know people who genuinely want it are going to pay more money out of it.
Like, I don't normally have a problem with scalping. I understand people want to go ahead and make extra money on that kind of thing, but when the person's no longer like Earthside, it kind of just doesn't feel right, does it?
Yeah.
There was one TV show I forgot to mention that involves a game that I thought Reese would have mentioned.
Oh.
The Fallout TV series is happening.
I totally forgot about that, dude. Yep.
It came to mind as we were talking about games. I was like, wait, none of us spoke about Fallout. Yeah, I'm super excited. The trailer looks incredible for what it is.
It does look incredible, yeah. I mean, speaking of TV shows that are based on games, I don't know when this is happening, but 50 Cent, if you didn't know, makes TV shows now. And he makes TV shows. He is making a TV show about Vice City.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't. It's going to be amazing because I don't know if you guys have heard of a TV show called Power or any of the book, any Power book 1, 2, 3, or 4, like any of that. There's a new Power book 3. Book 4, Force, where it's based on Tommy. Season 3 of that's coming out this year, which is going to be dope. He also has just finished the TV show Raising Kanan. That's ended last week, which was great. Joey Badass is amazing in that, by the way. He plays a character in it. He is also got a TV show called BMF, which stands for Black Mafia Family, which is on Prime, which is very, very good, based on true events in the 80s. If he's a fan of like crime stuff like that, like he's very, very busy. And yeah, he announced that he's working on a Vice City TV show, so that's going to be really interesting. And if it's anything like the rest of his stuff that he's been putting his work into over the past 10 years or so, it's going to be fire because he makes great TV shows. Really good TV shows.
G, any major video game for you that you're looking forward to this year?
Final Fantasy Rebirth.
Valid, very valid. Looks incredible.
I actually haven't got any games that I'm excited for apart from 2K20. I can't think of any. Have we got a list of any that's coming out this year?
I've got plenty.
Final Fantasy Rebirth.
Isn't there a rumor of like a new Mafia game coming out or like being released?
Yeah, I don't really know what's coming out game-wise this year.
Kind of remaster one that's... I mean, for me, there's been a lot of games coming out, but that's just me because I'm very specific on my game taste.
Ross just plays everything.
I don't play everything. I'm very specific.
Do you know what I'm excited about that's coming out that's related to a game but is not a game? Is the Animal Crossing Lego sets.
Yes,
those are coming out like next month.
Oh, okay,
next month, yeah.
And I'm like hoping I still have some money left after Perth so I can buy them.
I'm glad they are doing like Lego are venturing more into more video games, like not just Mario. We're now getting Animal Crossing. I hope we get some like, because we've had Sonic as well. I hope we get
Marvel too. So
yeah, I hope we get like more.
The new South Park game comes out this year.
Yes,
yes, it does. Yeah.
So
speaking of, if you guys didn't know, you'll know more about this than me. But did you know that Disney have bought $1 billion stake in Fortnite?
Yeah.
Yes, they're putting all. We're gonna be running around as Mickey Mouse on Fortnite map soon.
So basically now,
it's Mickey Mouse versus Mickey Lynch.
Oh boy!
Watch me crack knife!
Oh boy! Watch me collect these weapons and win, guys!
But yeah, basically, Fortnite have now started venturing out to not only just do a battle royale, it's like a game hub system. So there's multiple games involved in it. They've got a racing-based game. They've now done Fortnite Lego, which is basically Minecraft but as Lego skins. And they've done a Guitar Hero system in it, which is called Fortnite Festival, and it uses the actual songs that artists used within the game to play those. And Disney are going to be doing some of the same. They're going to be adding like Disney-esque games or Disney adventures involved into Fortnite that you guys can play.
I can't blame them because Fortnite is killing it right now.
That's where the money's at.
And it'll be loads of Fortnite Disney collaborations as well. Like you've got to think now, it gives more option for more Star Wars. It gives more option for more Marvel. It gives old school Disney skins as well. So you can get, I was saying, the chance to potentially have a Treasure Planet bundle.
Oh my god, I want to be Madam Mim.
It brings over a lot of things because you're forgetting as well that like Disney don't just own that, like they also own everything 20th Century Fox. They own ESPN.
Yeah. Simpsons and everything.
Yeah.
Bob's Boygers.
Yeah.
Yes, Bob's Burgers.
I love me some Bob's Boygers.
Boygers. Game-wise for me, the probably biggest one that I've been hyped for years, consistently always asking every year, please be the year that this gets remastered or remade. Silent Hill 2 is finally happening with its remaster.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I'm super happy for it. They released a gameplay trailer of it and it looks absolutely stunning. And the Silent Hill team didn't waste any time because they also gave the PlayStation 5 fans a free game for you guys to play in between while you wait for Silent Hill 2 called Silent Hill Short Message, using some of the same mechanics in Silent Hill 2.
I know there were rumors about this a while ago. Oh, sorry, you guys finish and then I'll start my.
No, you're on it. You're on it. I already finished.
I was actually only going to say, is like a new Alan Wake coming out or something?
Yes, Alan Wake 2 has been out for a bit of time now, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's really fun. The torch system that was in 1 is a lot more refined in 2, and it's a lot more fucking scary. Like the vibrations and stuff, absolutely mental.
Nice. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, what's been rumored, Courtney? What?
I was going to say they rumored this ages ago that we were going to get like a remastered version of The Simpsons Hit and Run, and I'm sorry, but
yeah.
Come on, man.
I would love that. I'd love that if it ever happened.
So
that would be super dope.
I'd be buying that immediately.
That's why I said it, because I knew that you'd be purchasing it immediately.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
So just a couple of last ones. Tekken 8 has been out now, and it is absolutely incredible to see the hype of Tekken get picked back up, because Tekken 7 was out for like nearly 6 years and people were still playing it religiously for a good 6 years.
Those
So it's
games
not-
can go for a while. Any fighting game, really, they can make numerous amounts of games and people still play them.
Yeah, the problem with fighting games, though, it makes or break depending on how you market it. If you market your fighting game based around the actual fighting mechanics, then it can last long. If you market it around characters you're adding in the game for people to play, the player base can love or hate it and then stop playing when no more characters are added. Like, you saw the decline in Smash Bros. When all the final characters were announced. You saw the decline in Cross Tag when that happened.
Yeah.
They stopped doing DLC characters and it instantly dropped. It's the same with Elden Ring. Elden Ring has consistent players because of the online functionality in the open world, but its player base dropped because there was rumors of a DLC and then we never got it. Like, we're still waiting on that DLC. And when it happens, it'll be freaking dope. I'm excited for that.
Shout out to Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, the game
Yes.
that's out of the I've seen a lot about it, and like some people are hating on it, but from what I've seen, it looks really fun.
A lot of people are giving it too much. Like, I think it got overhyped, and people are not just taking it as a pinch of salt, because it's the same studio that made the old Arkham games, like Arkham.
Oh, it's Rocksteady, yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of people are like trying to put it on the same pedestal of those.
You literally have missed a game, and I feel like G's looking at you for that reason too. You guys haven't even spoken about the new Grand Theft Auto.
Yes, it's not coming out till next year, but I literally just went, wait, GTA.
But, I mean, I was going to bring it up, GTA 6, yeah. Hopefully we're going to be getting a load of news about that this year. I'm excited for the trailers, excited for the screenshots, excited for anything. Just give me GTA news right now, please. Thank you.
A lot of people are saying that the trailer, if you watch it in reverse order, is the storyline of the female character that was shown in the trailer. If you watch it in the standard order, it's the male storyline. If you watch it in reverse order, it's the female storyline.
Maybe
Oh,
we
you
should
think
look
she's
at that
going to be
after
in
the
prison
podcast.
by the end of it?
You
think she's going to be in prison by the end of it?
Yeah, apparently that's what
I think that's going to be the first mission.
Right.
Apparently, it's going to be
off stream.
Yeah, we're right near the end. Don't worry. The last things to wrap up is, 23rd to 24 has great entertainment all round. Wrestling is booming. Video games are on a good rise of sequels and brand
Is
new
wrestling
ones.
booming though? No, I'm joking.
We'll talk about that next week.
Yeah. And I was just going to say, like, I'm excited to see if there's any surprise random drops that we can talk about in future episodes. There could be some like really cool ones that we get to discuss.
I swear to God, if Liv Morgan wins the chamber, I'll cry.
What's
I
that?
don't want her to win it. I can't be asked.
What did she say?
If Liv Morgan bloody wins, I'm done.
I literally will get up out of my seat and leave.
Anyway, that's for next week. Let's carry on.
All right,
Cool.
But yeah,
We're wrapping up.
Yeah. Do you want to do the honors, Reese?
I'd love to do the honors. Do you want me to do it, Ross? Would you like me to wrap up?
Yeah, go on, wrap it up for us.
Come on.
Awesome, dude. I'll wrap you a nice little present and you can open it and it'll be me saying goodbye. Right, guys, it's been absolutely amazing. speaking about what movies, what TV shows, what games are supposed to be coming out this year that we're all excited for. But the one thing that is an episodic show that you should be watching all year round that you should be excited for is the Outcasted podcast, because we are doing so well, and we just want to say thank you for all the subscribers and all the likes and all the views that we've been getting in the past couple of weeks. The channel is growing, heading to WrestleMania. It's really, really cool to see, and it's really, really nice to see that we have some support of you guys. We've got a couple of surprises coming in the next couple of weeks, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Speaking of staying tuned, make sure you stay tuned for Saturday for the SmackDown review. And if you want to check out what we've done earlier in the week, make sure you check out Courtney's review on Monday Night Raw and my review on NXT that was out yesterday. But for now, guys, hope you've enjoyed the podcast. Hope you've enjoyed the conversation. Go follow us on all the social media platforms. Take care.